At Thanksgiving, my sister discovered I had 12 million Dutch, and my family demanded I give it to her, claiming she deserved it more. I'm Sarah, 38, and I need to get this off my chest. Growing up, I was the invisible child while my sister Rachel was the golden princess who could do no wrong. When Rachel was born premature, our house became a sterile bubble. Every time I showed the slightest sniffle, I got shipped off to Grandma Marie's house like I was some kind of biological weapon. Meanwhile, Rachel learned to weaponize every headache to get out of school and responsibilities. I spent my childhood being told Rachel needed more attention. Perfect grades? Mom barely looked up. Science fair win? Dad asked me to store the trophy in the garage because Rachel was allergic to cardboard dust. When I got a perfect SAT score, Mom told me to keep it down because Rachel was studying for her C+ English test. College was my escape. Full ride to University of Michigan while they celebrated Rachel making JV cheerleading. I got a job at a high-end auction house and discovered I had a gift for authenticating vintage jewelry. Those hours organizing Grandma Marie's collection had taught me to spot the real deal. I started finding million-dollar pieces that others had dismissed as costume jewelry. A fake Art Deco brooch I authenticated sold for $47,000. My boss told me I was wasting my talent working for someone else, so I took a massive risk and started my own authentication business. Within 5 years, I had offices in 3 cities. My company became the go-to service for high-end collectors. I was making millions, but kept it secret from my family. They still thought I worked at some little antique shop. At Sunday dinners, Rachel would brag about her entry-level marketing job while I sat there in normal clothes, having just closed deals worth more than her annual salary. When they struggled financially, I started anonymously sending them $7,000 monthly. They thought I was living on rice and beans to help them. Rachel used my money for designer bags and vacations, claiming they were outlet finds. When Rachel wanted an expensive MBA, I increased the payments. They never questioned where a struggling antique shop worker got that kind of money. Then came Thanksgiving. Mom was stressed about cooking, so I offered to cater the meal. High-end catering that cost more than they thought I made in 2 months. I had my laptop monitoring a major auction in Hong Kong. Rachel came into my old bedroom to borrow a phone charger and saw my laptop screen. Instead of keeping quiet, she grabbed it and marched into the dining room, thinking she'd embarrass me with whatever small deals she assumed I was working on. The screen showed my account balance, $12.4 million, pending contracts worth hundreds of thousands. The room went dead silent. Rachel's face went through 5 emotions before landing on pure shock. "This can't be right," she whispered. "She's rich. Sarah's rich." Mom started laughing, then stopped when she realized it was true. "You have millions and you let us struggle?" she screamed. "Struggle?" I said. "I send you $7,000 every month while sitting on millions. Your sister has student loans." That's when I lost it. "You shipped me off every time I sneezed. You missed every achievement because Rachel might feel left out. You never saved a penny for my college but took loans for her private school." The next 5 minutes were chaos. Mom screaming about family obligations, Dad yelling about ungrateful children, Rachel sobbing and demanding to know how much money I had. I grabbed my laptop and walked out. The aftermath was a hurricane. Within hours, my phone had 200+ messages. Rachel posted a Facebook rant about her millionaire sister hoarding wealth while watching family struggle. They showed up at my office demanding trust funds. "I need at least $2 million to start my new life properly," Rachel announced. Mom wanted a beach house in Florida. "I owe you for what exactly?" I asked. The years of being ignored. Right there in my lobby, I canceled their monthly payments. They refused to leave until security escorted them out. The harassment continued for weeks until my lawyer sent them a cease and desist letter. It's been 6 months now. I moved to a secure new home and changed all my numbers. The company is thriving more than ever. For the first time in my life, I feel free. No more Sunday dinners full of subtle insults. No more financing the Rachel show. And you know what? Rachel's wearing a fake Cartier bracelet in her latest Instagram post. Just saying.